Okay. Rings. Check this. Okay, just checking it. Okay, rings. There's the chat portion of the webinar. Joining us. Yeah, on the uncertainty of the world. So far, so good. Keeping it together to some level. Something like that. Yeah, Telegram is. I post the links whenever I remember to do it. Yeah, it's been acting a little strange. I don't know. It made some kind of group. I don't know how to fix it. I have no idea how it did that. In 1 second. Let me. Yeah, it's very bizarre. How to fix it is another story. Without deleting the whole thing. I don't know why it did that. You created a group. Groups can have. Wow, 200,000 members. Isn't that nice? Well, I guess I can just post the links there. Still very odd. Maybe it doesn't matter. All right, 1 second. Yeah, very. Gotta change with the times, I guess. I don't know if it really matters. It might not. There's not a whole lot of action there anyway, so. Yeah, and Skype is going away. Yeah, it's about the same, I guess. I guess it's about the same. It's just organized differently. It's weird. Yeah, anyway. Just gotta be weird, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, not that it really matters. I guess you can just still use it. It's just weird how it just transformed to something else. All right, thank you for posting questions. The future is unknown as usual. We're getting some idea of where things are going, but either way, Chris, I did see in my dreams my father from his leg was coming out of blood fast in different spots in his life. He has problems with legs. What was the dream? Well, I guess you can say energetically it's still kind of draining. Feels like it's karma related. It took on more than he could handle, I guess you can say. So obviously, astrally, he doesn't have a leg, but energetically, he's still dealing with situations. Yeah, just dealing with his life, what happened here, and everything. So I was told last month, this webinar 26 last month, a date 26th of March. Can you tell me more about the info about the state? What happens? I have no idea. Uh, really, I said a date, actual date. I don't remember that. Of course, I would no way I would remember that. I'm not going to tell you what's going to come. That's just the way it is. You didn't sign up for that. I mean, I get more clarity, more spiritual understanding. Uh, I don't know if the world's gonna melt down that day. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. But well, I guess you'll have somewhat. It's possible there might be a life change around that time. Well, you just have to wait and see. That's just how it works. Yeah, they can't just tell you what the lottery numbers are and everything. Yeah, some kind of life change. It doesn't have to be exactly on that day, though. Crystal, any messages? Just like some Syrian energies, elephant incarnations that are healing from. Just knowledge you cannot receive there that you're receiving here. More knowledge about yourself. You also can open yourself up here and help others. Any messages from acquaintance Richard T? Just go by your feelings on it. Looks like it can turn into all kinds of things in a good way. So just let it blossom out to where it can be. It does have a relationship energy connected to it, though. That's deeper than where it's at now. Let's put it that way. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from it. Take it for wherever you want, whatever you want to do. Chrissy, did drama fuse a piece of his consciousness with mine? Yeah, fractal. Well, yeah, you're like a daughter of his, wife also in other lifetimes. So that one's a little bit confusing. Is it daughter or wife? Is it, huh? Yeah, go by what you feel on that one. I mean, they're in drama lifetime. I don't. If you were a daughter, you might not have been a blood, but definitely have a wife energy there, or seen that way, or something around those lines. Yeah, go with it. It's good vibrations. You read my extraterrestrial DNA. Um, uh, Andromeda 5%, Zeta 6%, Mantis 3%, Lyran 4%, Palladium 5%. It has to do with the Native American connections. Syrian 3%. I don't know if I said that one already. And Yael 4%. Did I miss anybody? At least that's the general ones. Oh yeah, reptilian 4%. That's more like a dragon energy, which is probably a lot more potent than just a regular reptilian. Yeah, if you have like a regular reptilian DNA, it's like more like 3.5 or 3%. Anunnaki, interesting. Anunnaki's 4%. Well, I got a vibe on that one. Huh. Oh, there's no doubt about that one. Angel Warrior woke up last night to 22 a.m. exactly. Noticed some slightly compressed suit marks on my right arm. Did someone take me? Feel like Palladian energies. I mean, it does feel like there's some reptilians there, but I feel like it's also a timeline shift that's going on. So yeah, you shifted to a new timeline. I wouldn't go to all the drama, that stuff. Just know you're on the right path. Interesting. It almost feels like compressed suit marks. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I would not say that's a negative at all. Like you're doing like astral space travel in a space suit. Look at it that way. In the fourth dimension, yeah, it was good though. Question two: any messages from spirit for me? Well, I feel like some telepathy energy will open up to you if you utilize it. Yeah, sometimes it's better to be close with someone for that, or your animals, or whatever it might be. Um, and just yeah, I might have more clarity about the future here and there. Not too heavy, but there's some things you need to know. Maybe downloads about yourself too, in a good way. Something you need to know about yourself. You have to kind of put the intentions for that, though. It does feel Atlantean. Annie 369. Early Monday morning, I woke up to a vision of my third eye of a woman that morphed into many women. Also felt so real. I called on Archangel Michael, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't negative. Any thoughts? Well, interesting. I feel like that was you. Like you're clearing out old versions of yourself. And then also, it's like even yourself, yeah, so showing how you multiply in other realities, like it shifted, like created a multiverse, you connected to many different multiverses. I get it's more of your frequency, and you're just clearing out. Yeah, you're just doing a cleanse of, you've come as part of the timeline shift that's happening right now, and you're just moving forward, clearing out the old and with the new. It's good you brought in Michael to clear that though. That's good. Yeah. You never can be too careful. Question two: I met a guy Saturday night that I liked. It felt mantis energy. Any insight possible? I mean, you have to have like a phone number or something like that for that to happen. If you don't have that, running into him, obviously, it's not easy, as you know. But if you go to the same spot and all that, possibly running into him again. But the likelihood isn't super high, but can happen. But it could be just a one-off situation on that one. Like I said, unless you know somebody knows them. Cloud waterfall. Question one: my lawyer is charging me more than I was told. I'm upset. I have to pay to work, and I want to know if I'll be paying this that they want, or it's a mistake on their part. They didn't reply to me. Any insights? Just keep on them on that. Yeah, just do your best you can to fight that. But you know how it works. Yes, doesn't have to mean you have to be super annoying to them. But yeah, you don't want to be too annoying talking. But it's good to keep. Yeah, I would see if you can downgrade it or monthly payments or something. Or you know how it is with that type of stuff though. Yeah, dig into it. Don't let it go. Talk to multiple people. Do not let this go. Question two: I had a waste of time with my last plant, and my seed sprouts said they were very bad, never before. Forgot one to grow, but it looks like very small. Third week, would this current plant be a giant waste of time like last one? Will it be any seed? Any, I feel water. I don't know if you do water with this or whatever the equivalent is to water. Air. I mean, whatever, however you do it. I don't know if you even put water with those plants. I mean, it's a plant, right? But it feels like water will help. Yeah, those seeds have some issues, but doesn't mean that they're a lost cause. They're just kind of a different seed DNA there, but doesn't mean it can't work. Yeah, just do the best you. Yeah, send energy healing to it. Do the best you can with that. Yeah, Jane. I live about 4 hours from Bisbee, Arizona, which has one of the largest copper mines on the planet. Queen Copper Mine. Are there any messages concerning this mine? How the ley lines may be affected by it? I feel like there's a couple ley lines that go through it. Of course, the mind goes on for a while underground, right? Yeah, you're. I mean, for you to pick up on it, it's like you're. Yeah, if I mean, I feel like there's a timeline shift going on, so you're feeling the frequencies shift. I don't know if you're paying attention to it all of a sudden. I feel like there's a reason for it. You're feeling some kind of energy change. So it's a ley line change, though. It just is happening in the copper mine, so you can kind of. It's like a portal is opening there or something like that. Doesn't mean like anything weird's coming out. It's just the Earth is changing. We'll see how it goes. Any questions? Any other messages concerning the mind? Well, it's up to you. Kind of remote viewing it, like meditation with it. See what you feel there. See what it feels good. So it's kind of weird connected to a copper mine, but copper has a protective energy to it. So I would say that has a lot to do with it. Protecting yourself. I don't know if you have any copper on you or anywhere. It's good. It's good to have copper close by, or go to the mine, get some copper, whatever that works. But I feel like you need some copper on you. I sleep. I have copper on me, kind of a large piece actually. I felt the change immediately when I got it. I didn't know it had that type of effect. I'm pretty sure it's copper. Yeah. So it's copper. Yeah, it's like a hidden, knowledge there. Jillian, what singer is a 70s singer was I? Well, I don't know if you want to hear about this one. Well, I get listen some parallel reality or something like that. I get it's not from the 70s though. I get Marilyn Manson's energy for some reason. But you like your own version of it. I don't know how you feel about that one. It's not exactly like that, but there's some similarities because you're the beings that you're dealing with. The demonic energies. It's like a female version. It's a lot different than that though, than him. Now if we go back to the 70s, um, uh, I get some, I don't know, AC/DC energy there. I don't know how you feel about them. I do also get, I'm going to give you a couple. John Lennon too. I think you got probably more John Lennon than anything. Well, no, just frequency wise. I don't know if you're like that singer or anything, but yeah, definitely have a John Lennon connection. AC/DC, vaguely. Um, I would say those are the strongest ones. I have no idea AC/DC. I mean, I know I've heard them, but I don't know what songs they're known for. I could tell you other stuff that's not. You're not gonna. Bob Dylan is definitely part of some kind of devil energy. I don't think that's you though. There's no doubt. When he talks, it sounds like a demon. But anyway, that's his deal. Well, we are in purgatory, a version of it. So, it's question 2 yesterday. Was that the Illusions Museum? Yeah, figures, right? How many of those are around? There was a room with a tunnel-like theme that spun galaxy print lights around the circle. It started spinning out of control. Jeez. Felt zapped. Type of dark portal time travel. Jeez. Almost fell to the floor. Jeez. Could barely walk. Whoa. Jeez. They turned it off. I was okay, but my head was really hurting Not an okay vibe. PTSD. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was it? So seriously. Oh, the T-shirt. Oh, it's funny. That's a good idea. The hot chick one. I never thought about that. Yeah, you reptilian manipulation and that. Well, it also feels like you're one of those people that can't see flashing lights like in movies and stuff. But you're definitely feeling, yeah, reptilian manipulation here. Think about like in the fourth dimension. Yeah, I mean, on the surface, yeah. I mean, it shows you those guys are working for. Those guys that's definitely elite energy there. But, geez, yeah, you might not want to walk through something. It's good that you did that. You might want to avoid that in the future, though. Yeah, because it can almost paralyze you. Now, I wouldn't say like, well, it kind of did, didn't it? It kind of like really, it has so much negative intentions towards it, though. It's like, it's like what they're doing to the planet to some level. I mean, think about it, that thing is on all the time too. It's an illusions museum. I mean, how many of those are around? Like none. Sometimes they have this stuff for kids, which is kind of messed up. I get like indoctrination energy with that too. Like they have kids walk through and kind of putting like sublime messages and all that. I think it's just the intentions that I mean. I think you can normally walk through it because it's been weaponized, and I mean that's how they program people. You know, in other dimensions, and brainwashing. So, and time travel stuff, funny, it feels like it went back to the 1970s. You can say there's some definite programming that's still going on there. All right, Diane. I have a friend on Telegram I talked to daily. We're connected somehow, and this man showed up in our lives last year. He recently left. He was like a mentor teacher. He gave us investing information. I felt he was so important. Who was he? What was the investment information he gave to her for 2025? Yeah. Seems like no, it's not 100% accurate though. Like his timeline shift and everything, but yeah, it feels like it's an alien Palladian, like a walk-in. So yeah, just walked in and walked out from gathering there. Yeah, yeah. Trust your instincts on the 2025 thing. It's a mystery right now, as you can imagine. Michael, me and my mom found a smaller two-bedroom home. Uh, is there a real thing about a soul trap where people keep getting stuck? Yeah, I don't think you're going to be involved with that. Oh yeah, so I don't know if the first question is, will you find a smaller home with two-bedroom? Yeah, when you're ready. Question two, is there a real thing about soul trap? Well, this is purgatory. So yeah, I've been starting to look at more of that. We're trying to be as positive we can here. But this is like a version of hell. I mean, there's some good stuff here, but overall, this isn't like I felt this Sunday actually. I'll share this here because you know how boring and slow things are. I feel like our boringness is like worse than hell. Like hell is more interesting in our world. Figure that one out. It's like hell. Hell has Hell, yeah, it's like Vietnam and hell. It's like always fucking things blowing up or whatever. Like that TV show Invincible, people blowing up. Anyway, um, yeah, it's not pretty, but yeah, this is purgatory. So hell, my own mother's gonna come back here. She loves this place. But anyway, about soul trap, people get stuck because if you listen to channeling Eric, nobody does. For some reason, I don't feel I would be a soul. I don't feel like you're gonna be a soul trap either. Yeah, I don't. I think you've been through enough. You would know if you're gonna come back here, and I think you're getting everything. You're spooning it all up now. It's good that you're thinking about this because you don't want to be stuck here. But I feel like you'll go to your loved ones in astral when you're completely done with this place. Might not be perfect, but at least it's not this place. And Eric, how channeling Eric is. I mean, he did take his life and all that, so he's trapped here. At least he'll never admit it. Yeah, that's some trickster stuff going on with him. There's some good information there, but also there's some kind of, you know, there's something else going on there. But you can't get some good stuff out of him though. Zami, yesterday I had a special experience. Kind of yellow sprout energy. It looked like a Madoa exposed in front of me. What energy entity? Yeah, it felt an energy shift timeline. And it was also just the astral was connected to you. Yeah, that shows your energy field. Uh, I think it's part of your frequency, actually. It just shows you what you're capable of. Now, can you do that again? It's not clear, but you're connected to the spirit realm, so just showing that you're bringing it here in the physical, which is really nice. Yeah, I can say it's kind of like alien contact. You could say it's all good. Yeah, it's great. Question two: Can you see what role was in the time I knew Titus and Cleopatra? Well, as a lover, yeah. I feel like Titus relationship there, and Cleopatra just like a best friend, close friend, however you want to word it. But there was definitely a romantic connection there with Titus. Yeah, Titus Andronicus, I'm guessing. Anyway, yeah, it's yeah, like a maidservant energy, but I feel like you were a lot more than that. Like you played a maidservant, but you were a lot more complicated than that. So yeah, farming, all kinds of other things. Yeah, the archers, but Sahara, personal messages from my higher self. How do I deal with this intense fatigue and grief that makes me cry a lot since the eclipse? Well, it lived. I would say bring in the sun energy to heal. It burn off all this depression. I think it just the twin flame in it, or your astral connection, your astral twin flame, your astral twin relationship. Yeah, you're just going through a lot. What kind of yeah, sun. Connect to the sun frequency. Aphrodite seems like it's a good idea, but also definitely connect to the sun. Just major sun connections. Question two to my guides. Higher self watching YouTube short journalist from England was asking President Trump a question. Had to do with a double take. He looked exactly like my second husband. Exactly. I couldn't believe it. Why did I see him right in my face? You're doing a clearing. Yeah. That's another reason why you feel the way you feel. Yeah, you're doing your own. I think you're just doing a massive release. Yeah, you're coming back. So you feeling, yeah, like regret in the past. Good to clear out the regrets so you can move forward. Yeah, you just cut that cord with him. He came back into your life for a reason, at least energetically. He came back there for you to clear that altogether. 1 to 11, every time my husband, Mike, lays flat on the bed now at the dentist's office, he has a bad panic attack. Yeah, he had to get up and raise his head, could be past life. Or just start, I don't know. It almost feels like an alien abduction energy. Like when you're sitting in like a chair like that, and you're on a ship, and you see a bunch of grays walking around you. That's the vibe. That's the first thing that comes in. So yeah, you can help them clear that out, or you can do like a out. It's up to you on that one. Like, okay, what like do like a hypno? You can do it with them, like have him close his eyes, breathe, clear out the frequencies. Okay, you're sitting in a dentist chair. Like, well, what's the significance of that? Is it an alien ship or anything alien related that maybe not have the best interests there? Because I imagine he's done this before. Yeah, they don't have chairs like that in the past life, so it feels like it's something recent. Yeah, you could do an energy clearing of that yourself. He doesn't have to go too deep into it, or touch it at all. That's up to him. Yikes. Yeah. Question 2, can I have a message from Jesus? When you come into your power more and more, yeah, you can heal your husband's energy. Just go by your first intuition. Yeah, use a ball of light to help clear that. Not that you need to go back to the dentist and test it out. And also the dentist is like clearing out old energies, so it almost feels like part of him doesn't want to clear out. Like he's holding on to the past somewhere. And like cleaning his teeth is like cleaning out the past. I know it sounds weird there, but like the teeth has to do with talking, speaking. So like, maybe things didn't go his way in the past, and he's still having trouble releasing it. That's something you can think about to help him clear. No, it's yeah, put your intentions to the resolve that situation, but that's why I'm getting there. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for posting your questions. I'll be back tomorrow. All right. Blessings. Have a good night.